soul now. And I think when they try to break my will, but I kept on cruising. But it got these pills, I said hallelujah. No one could help, I said hallelujah.
Lord, I really give you the glory. Lord, I really give you the praise. You could have took me out of my body. Spirit all about of my body. Lord, I really give you the praise. Lord, I really give you the glory. You taught me how to love my body. Taught me how to love somebody. Walking in it, you gotta carry my cross. Even in it, you gotta watch for the cross. Stay around the doctor law, you know I keep a call. And keep them scriptures on my noodles like it was a song. Because there were times when brothers wanted to leave my thoughts out. I ain't love myself, so I'm ready to crash out. Easy could've crept out of the game, but it cast me out. Now I'm prepping my people for home like the halfway house. Lord, I really give you the glory. Lord, I really give you the praise. You could've took me out of my body. Spirit all about of my body. Lord, I really give you the praise. Lord, I really give you the glory. You taught me how to love my body. Taught me how to love somebody.
Told me that I'm somebody. Got a whole lot of other options. Tryna repeat some if I do violence. It's hard for a profit every day. They hit us every corner that we swing on. Tryna tell my brother that he gotta change. Bring a fist of mirror, burn it up around here. Knowing that the time sure the spirit around here. Gotta die daily, only way to live. Reading through the prophecies and I get chills. Gotta hold it down, gotta reform my mind. Constantly be on the grind, looking forward, not looking behind. They want me down, but doesn't. It's all or nothing. We smash the can, we can't stop for nothing. Face flint, no bluffing, no need for no huffing. No wolves around here, no weapon from around here.
Lord, I really give you the glory. Lord, I really give you the praise. You could've took me out of my body. Spirit all about of my body. Lord, I really give you the praise. Lord, I really give you the glory. You taught me how to love my body. Taught me how to love somebody.
Cause I remember how they lied on me. I could've died when grandma died on me. It's cold out here, trying to keep my soul out here.
Hey, Shalom, Israel, Most High. I'm sorry. Shalom, Israel, Most High, Christ bless. Officer Nathaniel, Mobile, Alabama. Hey, today we're going to go over, the title is, Are You Tired of Being a Simp? Brothers, are you tired of being a simp? All right, let's get that in Leviticus 19 and 17. I got to put a disclaimer out there. I don't know, brother, reach out.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
So, hey, this is not hate speech. I'm just trying to save a life. Read.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
So, hey, look, if a brother come up to you and say, brother, fall back, that means fall back. He trying to show you some love, all right?
And not suffer sin upon him.
Uh-huh. All right, so, hey, let me get that first video real quick. So, let's see. Hey, even in the world, man, you know about simping, but you come into the truth, man, you think your brother got his head on his shoulders right. But little do we know, hey, it's almost like it's magnified, like we desperate for it. All right, you got it, Austin? All right, hit me with it.
That you a simp.
You double texting these girls when you know damn well she's seen your first message.
That's
Why you
the
sending 2 or
beginning.
3 messages?
Start it over for me.
Signs that you a simp.
All right, so the
double
video said these are signs that you are a simp. And there's many signs that you can pick up on whether you're a simp or not, or being a simp. All right?
Texting these girls when you know damn well she's seen your first message. Why you sending 2 or 3 messages, bro? Text somebody else. Or better yet, go find something to do. Make yourself busy.
Hey, so just think about it. We in the truth, man, and you know, you trying to approve a sister, you trying to get married, but then it's over conversation. You calling every minute of the day or whatever. bro, just chill, bro. Find something to do. You supposed to be locked in on this word, bro. You supposed to be studying, praying, and applying. Also, you supposed to be putting boots on the ground, bro. Come on.
Right.
All right.
You're getting attached to these women too fast. I feel like people do this because either one, they scared to be alone, or they have a scarcity mindset instead of an abundance mindset.
All right. So he said, hit that part again. Hey, these brothers be desperate out here, man. Hey, and it could be in the world, you know, how we grew up, man. Your uncle, your daddy say you got to have all these girlfriends and stuff. Brother might not have had no game in the world. So he overcompensating when he come into the truth. Go ahead.
First message. Why are you sending 2 or 3 messages, bro? Text somebody else. Or better yet, go find something to do. Make yourself busy. Number 2, you're getting attached to these women too fast.
All right, so the attachment. Hey, that attachment. Matter of fact, let me get that first definition off. Let me get that first definition. You get attached to them quick because you feel like them the only options you got. You're like, man, I'm bald, man. I got a tooth missing. Overweight. Hey, you might feel like, hey, she my only hope for marriage. You got mouse? All right, yeah. Read that for me.
Yes, sir. Simp urban definition. Urban Definitionary's top definition of a simp is someone who does way too much for a person they like.
And the sister might just be, she regular, she on the level, she just trying to get to know you. But she's starting to look like, oh, snap, this brother is doing way too much. Read it again, Os.
Someone who does way too much for a person they like.
All right, read.
Other definitions on the crowdsourced online dictionary include a guy that is overly desperate for women.
All right, so this brother probably not had no game in the world. So guess what? He came into the truth without confidence. Go ahead.
Especially if she's a bad person.
And then guess what? What a simple tend to do, he'll overlook that this sister, she ain't got her spirit right. That the sister is got an evil spirit on her, got a demon on her. So he overlooked that. He overlooked the line. He'll overlook the promiscuity. He'll overlook that thing to be like, man, I gotta get her because he feel like he ain't got no options. Go ahead.
Or has expressed her interest in him, whom which he continues to obsess.
All right, so you know we from public schools. Hey, shout out to public schools, y'all. All right, so go back to the video. So a simp feel like he got no other options, man. But hey, guess what? Matter of fact, give me Psalms 82 and verse 6. Bishop went over this last night. Psalms 82 and verse 6. So brothers, hey, we the guys on this planet, man. We got plenty of options. You got 12 tribes full of options, brother. Don't never settle. Go ahead.
The book of Psalms, chapter 82, verse 6. I have said, ye are gods.
Hey, God got options. A guy's self-esteem is through the roof. Read it again.
I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are the children of the Most High.
Hey, so we was made in the image of our Lord and Savior, bruh. We were made in the image of Christ and the Lord, the Father. So why we gotta feel like we settling for a sister, especially when she got demons on her? Why we feel like we gotta do that? All right. Hey, so give me that in Exodus chapter, I think Bishop went over this last night too, Exodus 22 and 28. Because we got power, we got power to judge this planet. So why can't we judge the person that we trying to prove? Why we can't do that? Yes, sir.
This the book of Exodus, chapter 22 and verse 28. Thou shalt not revile the gods, nor curse the ruler of thy people.
So the ruler of thy people, meaning if you look like Bishop, look at the little number, it says judges. We supposed to be judges, and we supposed to be able to have discernment about things. But guess what? When you got a low self-esteem, your mind's like, oh man, I know I really don't want a sister that got 2 or 3 kids, but this the best thing they got. Or you might settle for the sister that's in your school, not knowing, or you might know, hey, his sisters in other congregations. But guess what? A simp mindset said, nah, man, I got to get the first thing I can pick. I got to pick them off. All right, so go to Proverbs chapter. Did we finish that video off? All right, let's go back to the video. And then give me Proverbs 31. All right. Let's go.
Or better yet, go find something to do. Make yourself busy. Number 2, you're getting attached to these women too fast. I feel like people do this because either one, they scared to be alone, or they have a scarcity mindset instead of an abundance mindset. They're not used to getting women. So the moment a woman shows interest in him, he want to snatch her off the market so a real man or somebody with confidence won't take her. Number 3.
Hey, hold on. Hey, he want to snatch her off the market real quick. Guess what get us in the bind is the lust. When we burn it like that, you been in the truth 2, 3, 4 years, you ain't had none. You used to, slanging and banging, but you get into the truth. You know you got strict rules that you have to follow. So now, guess what? I'm overcompensating, and now I'm finna do what this brother just said on video. All right, hit it again.
So every time a girl posts a half-naked picture or a thirst trap, I see hundreds and
Roll
thousands.
it back a little bit, also. Damn, he said thirst trap. Uh-oh. Y'all know what them thirst traps is. Hey, a brother see a picture, see a sister in the school, they go traveling and get caught in that thirst trap. Never went to the leaders of the school to ask her how this sister's spirit is. This sister could be just coming in, dealing with whole demons on her, and you got caught up by, the image, the face, because she light-skinned it. All right, go ahead.
They're not used to getting women. So the moment a woman shows interest in him, he want to snatch her off the market so a real man or somebody with confidence won't take her. Number 3. Now this is the one I see the most these days. So every time a girl posts a half-naked picture or a thirst trap, I see hundreds and thousands of guys coming on and telling her how beautiful she is.
Brothers, you better not be doing that up in here, man. Brothers all on social media. They all on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, trying to slide in a sister DMs, man. I done heard that happen before.
Hell no.
Brothers, stay in the spirit, man. If you want a healthy marriage and you want a wife that's going to obey you, who reverence you, stay out of them thirst traps, bro. Just stay out of them. All right, so give me Proverbs 31 at verse 3.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 3. Give not thy strength unto a woman.
Y'all hear what the Lord said? The Lord said, this King Solomon mama, she giving him some advice. Read it again.
Give not thy strength unto a woman.
Don't give your strength to a woman. Meaning you'll do anything for this woman, even look past her flaws, even look past the demon that's on her, even look past the lying spirit on her. Go ahead.
Nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings.
Hey, the stuff that destroy kings, give me that. I was gonna wait. Give me 1 Kings chapter 11 and verse 1. 1 Kings chapter 11 verse 1. It says, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. Let's see how kings get destroyed.
This the book of 1 Kings chapter 11 and verse 1. But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonians, and Hittites, of the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go in to them, neither shall they come in unto you.
So guess what? Our forefather did. He was simping, and guess what? He started marrying strange women. He went to the outside his own people and married other nations. And guess what they had him doing? Read on.
For surely they would turn away your heart after their gods.
So guess what? Nowadays you can celebrate Christmas, Valentine's Day. Guess what's coming up tomorrow, brothers? Mother's Day. Sorry. Today, Mother's Day. Guess what you brothers gonna be celebrating? Your mama. Read.
Solomon clave unto these in love, and he had 700 wives, princes, 300 concubines, and his wives turned away his heart.
So guess what? This man, King Solomon was a mighty man. But guess what? Them women had him to fall, man, because either they beauty, they body, just think about it. These are the princes. They well kept, they well taken care of. So imagine that. And then, they well lost. So he looking like, damn, I want to try this. I want to try that. I want to try that. But the whole time he's what it said in Proverbs, it says, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. Now he as a king, his mindset got to be on the people. So once you go into idolatry, guess what the people gonna be doing? Idolatry. All right, read on.
Verse 4. For it came to pass, when Solomon was old, that his wives turned away his heart after other gods.
So guess what? You married for, I think I've been married for about 14 years. After a while, if you going the wrong way for so long, you get old, they done war on you now. Guess what? No strength to defend yourself against this stuff. Worshiping on your birthdays. Going to Sunday church.
Hell no.
Now you done wore out. The sister done wore you damn out throughout the years. So brothers, don't be a simp, bro. Don't be a simp. Let's go to 1 Ezra 4 and 26. 1 Ezra 4 and 26. Because the king asked these men some questions. What's the strongest? All right. So, and the brother gave an answer. Go ahead.
1 Ezra chapter 4, verse 6. Likewise, for those that are
1 Ezra 4 and 26.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
1 Ezra 4, verse 26.
Uh-huh.
Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes.
All right, so start at verse 25 real quick.
Verse 25.
Uh-huh.
Wherefore, a man loveth his wife better than father or mother.
Hey, and you supposed to, matter of fact, also give me Genesis, 2 and 24 about the husband and the wife. Because, marriage, you're supposed to cleave to your wife. Your wife's supposed to cleave to you after you leave their house. Once you get married, it's you and your wife. You out your mom and dad's house, so now y'all got to work on yourselves and building the relationship. Go ahead.
Genesis 2, verse 24. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife.
So guess what? Yeah, you're supposed to do that. But go back to Proverbs, go back to Proverbs 31. Just because you're supposed to cleave to your wife don't mean you're supposed to give her power over you. Read.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 31 and verse 3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings.
All right, so we don't supposed to give our wives strength over us. Don't let the women take our power. Don't let her put your balls in a bag and lock them in a safe or something, and you get them back when she wants you to get them back. All right, give me the finish reading that off. It's 1 Ezra.
Yes, sir. 1 Ezra 4, verse 26.
Right.
Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women.
Hey, so men, listen. Matter of fact, I'm sorry. Give me another precept. Give me Genesis chapter 18 and verse 19. Genesis 18 and 19. So, men, hey, we supposed to be the prize, not the women. We supposed to be the prize because guess what? The man, if it wasn't for the men, where the life gonna come from? Life come from us. Read.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 18 and verse 19. For I know him, that he will command his children and his household after him.
No, he gonna let his wife command his house.
That he will command his children and his household after him. And they shall keep the way of the Lord to do justice and judgment, that the Lord may bring upon Abraham that which he has spoken of him.
So guess what? Abraham gave you the blueprint. You're supposed to rule your house and not let your woman have preeminence over you. So at the end of the day, all the decisions got to be made by you, bro. Sure, maybe she might have some good ideas, but at the end of the day, final decision, man, not woman. All right, give me Jeremiah 44 and verse 15. Let me give you some more examples of some simps. Because, matter of fact, also, you finished it? Go ahead.
First Esdras 4, verse 26. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women, and become servants for their sake.
And do what?
And become servants for their sake.
Man, I know y'all seen plenty of time Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. What are some other TV sitcoms from back in the day? Even the Cosby Show. Man, these men flying to the stores, buying candy, buying chocolates, buying cars, buying clothes, begging these sisters, man. But, hey, he says many ran out of their wits for the women, and they became servants. So the brother spent all the money that's in his account. Sister says she want a Birkin bag. Sister says she want a Prada bag. She want them new red bottom heels or whatever. Brother said, man, I got to go get her, man. Somebody else might buy it for her. So he desperate now. He's sprinting to the mall. He's sprinting to these stores. You know, I got to get her whatever she want. Money ain't a thing. But no, brother. Read it again.
Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women, and become servants for their sakes.
I don't know about you, but I just want to be a servant of the Lord. I ain't trying to be no servant to no damn woman now. Come on. Read.
Many also have perished, have erred and sinned for women.
So we just read our forefather. He sinned. Our forefather, mighty man, sinned just to please these women. We're going to go back to that. All right. What I had, Jeremiah? Give me that real quick.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 44 and verse 15. Then all the men which knew that their wives had burned incense unto other gods.
Now, you can't tell me these ain't simps. The man's supposed to be running his whole household, but yet and still he letting his woman worship other gods, knowing that we only have the one true God.
Right.
Read.
And all the women that stood by, a great multitude, even all the people that dwelt in the land of Egypt, in Pathros, answered Jeremiah, saying, as for the word that thou hast spoken unto us in the name of the Lord, we will not hearken unto thee.
Hey, guess what happens when we don't listen to the prophets? All manner of calamities, all manner of damn pestilence, slavery. That's one of the reasons why we in these conditions today, because we listening to a woman. We following after a woman.
Right.
Read on.
Verse 17. But we will certainly do whatsoever thing goeth forth out of our own mouth, to burn incense unto the Queen of Heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto her.
Damn, then you worshiping a woman idol. Now you can't tell me you got your power taken away. Hey, I know y'all remember back in the 90s, there was a movie called Space Jam.
Right.
When they touched that ball, imagine a sister got your balls in her hand, and then she touch it and then take all your power out of you. Leave you dried up like a prune. Damn. Read.
As we have done, we and our fathers, our kings and our princes, in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem. For then had we plenty of victuals, and we were well, and saw no evil.
They said, man, when we started worshiping this woman, we ain't see no evil. We was always fed. We always had food. We always had clothing. We all had the good things in life. But, read.
Verse 18. But since we left off to burn incense to the Queen of Heaven.
But since we left off from worshiping the true God, the mighty man, the God Almighty, read.
And to pour out drink offerings unto her.
And we serve this woman, God, read.
We have wanted all things, and have been consumed by the sword and by the famine.
Now they saying, man, if we would have still been worshiping this woman, we'd have had everything we wanted. That is a simp mindset, man. Come on, read.
And when we burned incense to the Queen of Heaven, and poured out drink offerings unto her, did we make her cakes to worship her, and pour out drink offerings unto her?
They got all manner of sacrifices. Man, that's what these simps is doing. They bringing them these women all kinds of gifts to please them. Buying them cars, buying them handbags, buying them clothes, getting their hair fixed, putting them cumbrellas on their eyes. Read.
Without our men, then Jeremiah said unto
hold on. We don't want to go past that. Go read it again.
Yes,
read
sir.
verse 19 again.
Verse 19. And when we had burnt incense to the queen of heaven and poured out drink offerings unto her, did we make her cakes to worship her and pour out drink offerings unto her?
And pour out, give her offerings. Read.
Without our men?
They said, did we do this without our men? No, the men was right along with them, man. The men was right along. Yes, dear. Yes, ma'am. I got you, dear. Running to the stove. Sacrifice. All right. Give me Proverbs chapter 6, verse 25. So these are some of the signs, brothers, if you never noticed, these are signs that you are a simp. If you're following up behind your woman, going to church, knowing that you don't want to be there, you might be a simp. Brothers, if you sending women that really ain't into you gifts all the time, you always in contact with them, not giving a sister breath, you might be a simp.
Stop the cap.
Read.
Proverbs 6, verse 25. Lust not after her beauty in thy heart.
So guess what, brother? A lot of times it start with the beauty. You infatuate with the woman, you're like, man, I don't think I can ever find no woman that beautiful. But guess what, brother? Wrong. We got 12 tribes of women.
That's right.
You got your pick of the litter. Read.
Lust not after her beauty in thy heart.
And guess what? This is a defense of not being a simp. Read it again.
Lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread.
Hey, and these women, man, I'm telling you, bro, they got all manner of men coming into their DMs. So, hey, if you go outside the process of getting a wife, you never know. The sister could have a demon on her. She's still dealing with men in the world, baby daddy, ex. They probably still hitting her up, sending all manner of pictures. Hey, I'm going to meet you up tonight. Bro, I'm telling you. Read.
For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread. And the adulteress will hunt for the precious life.
Hey, and these women, that, brother, I'm telling you today, you never know what you're going to get. You might get one of them Transformers. You hunting because she look good on the outside, but down below, brother, you might have got sucker punched.
You're going to learn today.
Read that again, us.
Verse 26. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread. And the adulteress will hunt for the precious life.
And these women, man, I know you seen on YouTube or TikTok, these women looking for men that got money. Brothers, if you got that money, you better hide it, because these women coming after you. If these women ain't in the spirit in here, they looking at you for your money. Okay, this brother got a nice car. Okay, brother. Oh, okay. Sunday, we doing a fundraiser. Look at them shoes. Okay, he dressed nice. Brother, I'm telling you, they hunting for you. If they spirit off, they hunting for you.
Bruh.
All right. So those this right here, it gives you an example on what not to do. Don't go lusting at the woman just because of her beauty. Micah 7:5.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Micah, chapter 7 and verse 5. Trust ye not in a friend. Put ye not confidence in a God. Keep the doors of thy mouth from her that lieth in thy bosom.
Hey, and check this out. Men, if you in a leadership position and you hear certain counsels or things that you just might have been that fly that day and got it, there's no way you should be telling this sister that you proving what's going on with the counsel that's going on. Brother, that's a no-no. That's a sign that you are a simp, bro. And that's a sign that you may be wavering till you might be out of here. That woman might drag you up out of this truth. All right? Read it again.
Yes, sir. Trust ye not in a friend. Put ye not confidence in a God. Keep the doors of thy mouth from her that lieth in thy bosom.
So don't tell him. My wife be like, they be asking my wife, she be like, I didn't know that. Yeah, because I ain't tell you nothing. I ain't telling you nothing. If it ain't important for your safety, I ain't telling you nothing. All right, go to Sirach chapter 33. Matter of fact, also give me that other video. Let me get that other video real quick. And also let me get Sirach chapter 33 and verse 22 before you get the video. Sirach 33 and 22.
Yes, sir.
All right.
The book of Sirach, chapter 33, verse 22. In all thy work, keep to thyself the preeminence.
So, brothers, he said, with all your strength, keep your preeminence, meaning keep the power in your hands. Never pass that power over to anybody. Read.
Leave not a stain in thine honor. At the time when thou shalt end thy days and finish thy life, distribute thy inheritance.
All right, so give me that video real quick. Brothers, don't give your power away, bro. God made you a God. You a man. Thank God I was born a man. Thank the Lord. But man, go ahead.
Simps mean well. Whether your intentions are good
That's from
or
the
not,
beginning? All right, start over.
most simps mean well. Whether your intentions are good or not, simping will likely hurt your wallet, self-esteem, or pride. So let's figure out.
So guess what? You already came in the game with low self-esteem. You came in the game. You could have came in the game with, a little bit of money. But if you're dealing with these, I don't want to say what is it, harlots, brother, they gonna suck your pockets dry. Especially if you ain't dealing according to the Bible. Go ahead.
Simp by looking for these 10 signs. Number 1, you're always trying to impress her. Number 2.
Hold on. Brothers, why are you trying to impress this woman? Your job is to get to know this woman, whether y'all compatible or not. The impressing, she gonna be impressed because you following the process. She gonna be impressed because you got your stuff well ordered. Your finances is in order. You already got a house. She gonna be like, this brother's head is on straight. Go ahead. And trust me, when women know you ain't doing the process right, they have little faith in you. I promise you that. Go ahead.
Or pride. So let's figure out how to know if you're a simp by looking for these 10 signs. Number 1, you're always trying to impress her. Number 2, you're constantly hitting her up.
Always hitting up. Brother, what are you doing in your time? Don't you got camp to do? Don't you got flyer messages to do? Don't you got to post videos on social media? How's your office looking? Are you taking care of that? Are you taking care of yourself? Because a simp, what he'll do, he'll let himself go. Once he in that depression, and he feel like nobody wants him, this the last effort I got, this the last hurrah, brother, let himself go. Hair start falling out. He ain't getting the line up no more. He ain't getting his hair cut. He ain't trimming his beard. Brother his clothes starting to look bad. Starting to get a little overweight. Brother.
What the hell you gonna do?
Hey, go back to the video. Go ahead.
Pay for everything. Number 4, you're her doormat. Number 5.
So the sister is walking all over. Guess what? Now the sister got power over you. She walking all over. She said, hell no. I know I can get whatever I need out of this brother. I'm going to make him pay for my food. I'm going to make him pay some of these bills I got. I'm going to make him go buy me some shoes and clothes. Now, guess what? You paying for everything because you done overcompensated for your low self-esteem. All right, go ahead.
Her doormat. Number 5, you defend the indefensible.
Hold up right there. Let me get this scripture real quick. Proverbs chapter 28 and 5. Proverbs 28 and 5. Yes, sir. Proverbs 28 and 5. It says, pop the video up again. Let me see what it said. It says, now, go ahead. Right there. Start right there. It says, you defend the indefensible. Guess what, brothers? When you simping, you know this sister is out of pocket, but you blinded by her beauty or I can't say that. You blinded by her beauty, so guess what? Judgment is not right. You can't discern nothing now because you blinded by her. Slow. Hey, go ahead.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 28 and verse 5. Evil men understand not judgment, But they that seek the Lord understand all things.
Hey, if you trusted the process, guess what? You will understand judgment. You will understand that, no, sister, you can't do that. No, sister, I'm not doing that.
Nope.
No, sister, trust the process. The brother that's a simp, guess what? He gonna fall deep in that rabbit hole.
Beat us.
All right, go back to the video. So the sister could be, let's say, the sister could be telling whole lies in front of you, but you can't see it. You always making excuses. Well, she did this. Well, she had to do this. Well, no, brother, a lie is a lie.
Liar.
And a lie done destroyed many. Go ahead.
Number 6, she does nothing to deserve your attention.
Uh-oh. So, hey, look. If the sister ain't never, you always buying stuff for the sister, which you should not be doing. You shouldn't be buying stuff for the sister all the time anyway. But if the sister, let's say you at the school or whatever, sister, can I get a plate? Okay, 1 plate, okay. But the whole time you proving, here it is, 1-2 years, the sister like, hey, you want me to get you a plate? Let me bring you a plate. Let me bring you a Sabbath meal. If that never happened, bruh, hey, signs of a simp right there. Go ahead.
Your only goal is getting with her. Number 8, you're your last priority.
Uh-oh, so guess what, brother? When you got that simp mindset, give me, what is it? 1 Samuel 19, with one of our forefathers, Mephibosheth. Play that video again, at that part again. Let me see what he said. He said, you're your last priority. So, brothers, when you got that mindset, now you taking care of yourself. Like we're going in before, you're taking care of yourself. You stop taking care of your hygiene. You stop taking care of your fitness. You stop taking care of, you got tattered up and beat down clothes. You don't want to take care of you no more.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Read that. I'm sorry, 2 Samuel. It might be 2 Samuel. 2 Samuel 19. You know it, 2 of them books enough. All right, so let's read that. You got it? Read it. Yeah, go ahead.
2 Samuel, chapter 19, verse 24.
Uh-huh.
And Mephibosheth, the son of Saul, came down to meet the king, and had neither dressed his feet,
and neither took a bath, read,
nor trimmed his beard,
didn't get a haircut, didn't get a line up, hair all over the place,
nor washed his clothes.
His clothes, he just put on the clothes he had on last week. Uh-huh.
From the day the king departed until the day he came again in peace.
So you're around mighty men, ain't take a bath, ain't comb your hair, ain't got no haircut or line up or whatever. Brother, the mindset is gone on you. This woman, go back to the video. You done let yourself go, man. Set it back a couple seconds, about 10 seconds. So, all right, go ahead.
With her. Number 8.
All right, pause right there. It says you're your last priority. Brother, you stop taking care of yourself because your mind is on this woman. How can I take care of this woman and not myself? Brother, that's not the spirit of a God, bro.
Nope.
All right, go ahead.
Number 9. You think many women are better than you. Number 10.
Damn, he said, hold up, man. Spin it back. Spin it back, man. He said he think many women is better than him. Women, bro, if you gonna compare yourself to a mighty man. Right. Come on, man.
Priority. Number 9. You think many women are better than you.
Come on, bro. You think many women are better than you? I'm talking about, give me that definition, the other one I gave you. Self-esteem done been plummeted to the floor. You can hear it. I know y'all remember them Roadrunner commercials when he fall out that clip. That was your self-esteem. You compare yourself to women. Come on, dog. Go ahead. It's okay. So this is the mind. Read that for me, else.
What is the mindset of a simp?
Let's find out.
We have to understand that psychologically speaking.
So this is going into your mentality, the mindset of a simp. Read.
Psychologically speaking, a simp displays some traits such as low self-esteem.
Low self-esteem. Low self-esteem. That's one of the first signs. When you see a brother, he ain't taking care of himself. That's one of them signs of low self-esteem. When you see a brother, he overweight, he stopped when he was fit, you know, that's low self-esteem. Go ahead.
And codependency.
So now he also give me that definition, codependency. I like to think I know the definition, but I want to be sure. So codependency, when a brother is dependent on another to boost his self-esteem. The video said the man think women, I can't even remember it. It just blew my mind. You got me? All right, let's get it. All right. So men, go ahead.
Codependency.
All right.
Excessive emotional or psychological reliance on a partner.
So reliance on a partner mentally. Go ahead.
Typically, one who requires support on an account of an illness or addiction.
So an illness, it could be mental illness. Right now, your self-esteem is low, so now you codependent on somebody else to build you back up. Or in a simp's case, you codependent on a woman to build your self-esteem back up. All right, go back to it. Not that one, the other one. Not the video definition. So, brothers, hey, the only thing we supposed to be codependent on is these scriptures to build us up. And the scriptures tell you how to be a man. Matter of fact, we're going to get that after this. All right, go ahead.
What is the mindset of a simp? We have to understand that psychologically speaking, a simp displays some traits such as low self-esteem and codependency. Simps often have low self-esteem and may feel like they aren't worthy of love or affection.
So this is the mindset, and he could have came into the truth with this mindset, but he's supposed to be getting with brothers to help build him up in the scriptures, to build his mentality up, to strengthen his mind. Go ahead.
That's why they are trapped in the self-limiting belief of proving their worthiness by overgiving.
By overgiving, by overgiving yourself to a woman. So, brothers, if you're feeling that way, reach out. That's what the brothers here for. You're supposed to reach out so we can go into these scriptures to help build your mindset, to help build you into a man. Matter of fact, let's get what a man is. So we got to defeat the simp by knowing what a man is. Yes, sir.
This the book of 1 Kings, chapter 2 and verse 2. I go the way of all the earth. Be thou strong, therefore.
So David telling his son Solomon how to be a man, what to expect. Go ahead.
Be thou strong, therefore, and show thyself a man, and keep the charge of the Lord thy God, to walk in his ways, to keep his statutes, and his commandments, and his judgments, and his testimonies, as it is written in the law of Moses, that thou mayest prosper in all that thou doest, and whithersoever thou turnest thyself.
So, hey, one of the commandments that the King David taught his son, hey, don't give preeminence to these women. Don't give your power to these women. You think he wasn't warned? All right, give me that in Tobit, where Tobit actually giving his son the game before he go off with the angel. Give me that. I think it's Tobit chapter. Tobit chapter 5, I think. All right, go ahead, us. So, hey, your father, as a father, we got to give our sons the game. just like his mother gave him in Proverbs 31. We got to make sure our sons' minds is on straight. Make sure they self-esteem is intact, that they got a strong and mindset, you know what I mean? So it's our job as men to help build up these future men of the body. You got me, Mouse? Yeah.
The book of Tobit, chapter 5 and verse 7. Then Tobias said unto him, tarry for me till I tell my father. Then he said unto him, go and tarry not. So he went in and said to his father, behold, I have found one which will go with me. Till he said, call him unto me, that I may know.
No, go to Tobit chapter 4. It's Tobit 4. Tobit 4, verse 5. Tobit 4 and 5.
This is the book of Tobit, chapter 4 and verse 5. My son, be mindful of the Lord our God.
Start at verse 3. I'm gonna speed through this. Go ahead.
Verse 3. And when he had called him, he said, my son, when I am dead, bury me, and despise not thy mother.
So he giving them game like King David gave his son Solomon the game. Go ahead.
He said, when I am dead, bury me, and despise not thy mother, but honor her all the days of her life, and do that which shall please her, and grieve her not. Remember, my son, that she saw many dangers for thee when thou wast in womb, and when she is dead, bury her by me in one grave. My son, be mindful of the Lord our God all thy days.
He said, be mindful of the Lord all your days. Read.
And let not thy will be set to sin.
Don't be set to sin, bro.
Or to transgress his commandments. Do uprightly all thy life.
Do uprightly all thy life. So that means all the scriptures we just read, far as you being a man, you not giving your power away, not letting a woman have preeminence over you. Those are all the ways of a man. Read on.
And follow not the ways of unrighteousness.
Jump to verse 7.
Verse 7. Give alms of thy substance. And when thou givest alms, let not thy eye be envious, neither turn thy face from any poor, and the face of God shall not be turned away from thee.
So one of the ways of being a man, help the poor. Jump to verse 10.
Verse 10.
Verse 12.
Verse 12. Beware of all the whoredom, my son, and chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers.
So guess what? It shouldn't be no other nations DMing you and you entertaining that crap. The Bible says, beware of all whoredom. Read.
And take not a strange woman to wife, which is not of thy father's tribe. For we are the children of the prophets, Noah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Remember, my son, that our fathers from the beginning, even that they are all married wives of their own kindred.
So guess what, brother? No interracial marriage. Don't be a simp and say she from the tribe of Gad, knowing good and damn well that this a whole Caucasian woman. All right? Jump to verse 18. We ain't going to read the whole thing. Read it on your own time with some good stuff. Verse 18.
Verse 18. Ask counsel of all that are wise.
Do what?
Ask counsel of all that are wise.
You mean to tell me I got to go get counsel for certain things?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you do. Brothers, if you interested in a woman, go reach out to the leadership, because they got the 411, whether this woman is still dealing, what is she dealing homosexuality? What is she dealing with her baby daddy? How many kids she got? They got the 411 on this sister that you may like to prove. Read it again.
Ask counsel of all that are wise, and despise not any counsel that is profitable.
So when a brother tell you, when leadership say, hey, brother, she's not ready, that means she's not ready. That means you're going to fall into a hole of simpdom. I think that's the word. You're going to fall into being a simp. She going to take control of you, balls and bag, power sucked away. You gone. All right? So let's go to Ecclesiastes. Matter of fact, we're going to keep on the counsel part, because that's one of the steps as far as proving a sister. Matter of fact, Sirach 6 and 7 first. Sirach chapter 6 verse 7. So there's a process. If you want a wife, there is a process. There's no more jump offs. There's no more what they call them, sticky links.
Nope.
I was born in the 80s, man. I don't know what the hell that is. There's no more of that. There's no more jump offs, no more late night creeps. But we looking for a wife, a daughter of Sarah. Go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 6, verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first.
Do what?
Prove him first.
All right, read.
And be not hasty to credit him.
Hey, you might credit this person because I seen a sister, she had everything, you know, she always participating. But guess what, bro? You got to get the 401 from the leadership. You don't know if what this sister dealing with, and you already shooting your shot. Go ahead.
If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first,
Uh-huh.
and be not hasty to credit him. For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble.
All right, so go to Sirach chapter 32 and verse 19. So the proving process involves counsel, getting advice. But it's one thing I noticed when brothers get counsel or sisters get counsel, they'll get counsel all day, but will they follow the counsel? I've seen many times brothers get great counsel and they always fall on their head. Read.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 32 and verse 19. Do nothing without advice.
Do what?
Do nothing without advice.
Brothers, you think Tobit ain't tell his son that? He did. You think David ain't tell his son that? He did that. It's our job as men to tell, hey, you got to get counsel from wise men. All right? Read it again.
Yes, sir. Do nothing without advice.
Uh-huh.
And when thou hast once done,
once you have gotten that counsel, that sound counsel that's profitable to you, read.
Repent not.
Repent not because you didn't misfire. You heard the counsel. You said, oh, that's good counsel. Now the process is I got to follow the counsel. So you don't have to repent like, oh, man, I made a mistake. I need some help, man. I think I might have, committed for it. I didn't kiss the sister last night.
Bruh.
Uh-oh. All right. Give me Sirach 37 and 16. Sirach 37 to 16. Matter of fact, give me Proverbs 15 and 22. Proverbs 15 and 22. Because without counsel, all our endeavors, all our hopes, our dreams, they get dashed away. All right, read that.
Proverbs chapter 15, verse 22. Without counsel, purposes are disappointed.
So, hey, when you don't get counsels, brothers, all the things you have set in motion that you want to do, all your plans and stuff, they disappointed, meaning they fall to the ground. All right?
But in the multitude of counselors, they are established.
So when let's say, for instance, you come to the leadership table, you say, hey, officer or captain or deacon, I need a wife, man. I need a wife. It's been 4 years. I'm burning. I need a good sister that's gonna be with me, that's gonna grow with me, that's gonna take care of me when I'm down bad, who ain't gonna leave me when my finances get low. That's what the multitude of those counselors for. You're supposed to come to the leadership table, man. Read that bottom part again.
But in the multitude of counselors, they are established.
So you established in that because now you got wise counsel. Now you got the 401 on the woman that you interested in. Or maybe you might not have nobody in mind. But guess what? They can be like, hey, you know what? I got the perfect sister for you. I think she'll be good for you. So now you take the counsel, you prove the sister, you trust the process. Now you may end up with a great wife. Well, I ain't say great wife, a good wife. And now y'all can start to build together because it's not supposed to be the lust that guides you to a woman. Yeah, you're going to want a woman that look good, that everybody do, but it's not the lust that's supposed to sustain you with the woman. Give me Tobit chapter 8 and verse 6, I think. Y'all know what I want. Give me Tobit chapter 8. So let's show you how you're supposed to be with a woman. Chapter 7. Start at verse 6.
The book of Tobit, chapter 7 and verse 6. Then Raguel leaped up and kissed him and wept and blessed him and said unto him, Thou art the son of an honest and good man. But when he had heard that Tobit was blind, he was sorrowful and wept.
Tobit chapter 8 verse 6. 8 and 6.
Okay.
You ain't up on game. You ain't got the 16:11. Okay.
The book of Tobit chapter 8 and verse 6. Thou madest Adam and gavest him Eve, his wife for an helper.
So the Lord gave Eve to Adam. Read.
And state, of them came mankind.
But it was Adam's job to build that woman up, to grow together with that woman. Read.
Thou hast said, it is not good that a man should be alone. Let us make unto him an aid like unto himself. And now, O Lord.
And look, brothers, you can't say that you Paul. You can't say you Paul and you ain't going 100% in this truth. That you ain't at every blitzes or try to get to every blitzes. You ain't traveling overseas with the bishops and captains. You can't say that you Paul and not putting your foot to the gas. All right, read it again.
Yes,
verse
sir.
7.
Verse 7. And now, O Lord.
I'm sorry, finish verse 6 up.
Verse 6. It is not good that a man should be alone. Let us make unto him an aid like unto himself. And now, O Lord.
Hey, and it says, let us make unto him an aid like unto himself. Meaning the Lord knew what type of woman to get Adam. Just like when you come to the leadership table, we've known you for a while. We done gauge your spirit. We know what kind of spirit you're rolling in. We know what kind of brother you is. So we get to report on a sister that may not be in your city, that might be at another school, and they give it to us like, okay, that's a perfect match for this brother. That's an aid like unto himself. Read.
Verse 7. And now, O Lord, I take not this my sister for lust.
What he said?
I take not this my sister for lust.
So, brothers, don't be a simp and only focus on the lust part. You only trying to get in bed with this woman, so you'll do any and everything for this woman just to better. Read on.
But uprightly.
But what?
But uprightly.
According to the laws of God, meaning that you're going to be the one that's teaching her, meaning that you're going to be the one that provide the chief things in life, meaning you're going to raise the kids, you're going to rule your household, those type of things. Read.
Therefore, mercifully, ordain that we may become aged together.
That we may become what?
Aged together.
And brothers, I done seen this before. Brothers, you can't marry a sister that's 20 plus years older than you. How you going to become aged together?
God damn.
Tell me that, riddle me that. This sister got way more experience in life than you. 20 plus years, 15 plus years. So, brother, when you're picking a wife, you want to kind of stay in your age range. Or the sister might gain an upper hand on you. She might get the power over you because you just learning in this world, and she's been doing this for years. Read it again.
Yes, sir. Verse 7. And now, O Lord, I take not this my sister for lust, but uprightly. Therefore, mercifully ordain that we may become aged together.
Become aged together, meaning all your experiences. That's my brother. All your experience, he did it right. He trusts the process. The brother waited. He talked to the sister. He figured out what her wants in life. Both of them realized, hey, we got the same game plans. We believe in this truth. We want kids. We got to know how many kids. Do you want to have kids? Some sisters be like, I don't really want to have no kids. But those are things you find out from the leadership and through the proven process. If you skip the process, bruh, you might be a simp. All right? Read it one more time for me, also.
Yes, sir. Verse 7. And now, O Lord, I take not this my sister for lust, but uprightly. Therefore, mercifully, ordain that we may become aged together.
All right, so go to Proverbs chapter 15 and 10. So, brothers, if you dealing with simpism, I'm just making up words. If you dealing with it, bro, and brothers try to correct you on it, take the correction. That's the medicine you need to get back on the horse, to get back on the process. Don't buck it. Go ahead.
Proverbs 15 verse 10.
Because if you buck the counsel or the instructions, the spirit of a simp going to continue to linger on you. Go ahead. And once it stays on you, it might pull you up out of this truth. Then guess what? It's going to take hell and high waters to get you back in, if you can get back in. Go ahead.
Correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way. And he that hateth reproof shall die.
So, brothers, if we trying to correct you, you're like, bro, you being a simp, bro. Can't you see this? Your judgment's off. Your discernment's off. Brother, you got to change, bro. Your mindset got to change now. Because go back to where it says Proverbs 15 and 22. Go to verse 22.
Verse 22. Without counsel, purposes are disappointed. But in the multitude of counselors.
In the multitude of counsel, when you got multiple men giving you the same instructions, read.
They are established.
Then things are established then. Then you in safety then. But go back to verse 10.
Verse 10. Correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way.
If you forsake those instructions, this correction, every time you get corrected on a certain situation, you dealing with this woman, now it's become grievous. Now we don't know what we doing. Now I know what to do. I love her, man. Go ahead.
And he that hateth reproof shall die.
And guess what? Eventually, you keep doing that, simp, it'll lead to death. The sister could have a whole baby daddy she dealing with, and she see you dealing with the sister one day, hey, he might want to pull up on you. You never know. Or you might sleep with that sister. Not knowing you ain't following no counsel. Hey, brother, the sister had that package, bro. That's why we told you to wait. So now you got a permanent friend with you that you carry with you everywhere you go because you didn't follow counsel. The instructions was grievous to you. All right. Let's go back to Proverbs 28 and verse 5. Let's read that again.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 28 and verse 5. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things.
All right, so when you seek the Lord ain't gonna come down from his heaven. He gonna send your brother to come and correct you. He gonna send your brother to tell you, hey, bro, you falling off the wagon. Get back on that thing or you gonna fall. The Lord is sending this man to give you instructions. You should follow it. Go to Sirach chapter 7 and 26. Sirach 7 and 26. This will help you keep from being a simp. This will help you keep from being a simp. So the type of woman you should be looking for is a revolutionary woman. Bishop and deacon and captain them, I always go over these things. The woman mindset should be on nation building and not herself. All right, go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 7, verse 26. Hast thou a wife after thy mind?
So you're supposed to be trying to find a wife that has the same beliefs as you, that has the same goals that line up with yours, and that gonna follow you. Read.
Forsake her not. But give not thyself over to a light woman.
Don't give your power over to a simple woman. All right. Read it again.
Hast thou a wife after thy mind? Forsake her not, but give not thyself over to a light woman.
Don't give your power over to a simple woman. Don't give your power, period. But don't give yourself to a simple woman. Because, a little bit you might have to, deal with your wife certain kind of way, but you're not finna give her full power. And you definitely ain't finna give your power over to a damn simple woman.
Nope.
I had another video also. Let me get there real quick. Go to Sirach chapter 25 and verse 1. You got the video ready? Read Sirach.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 1.
Let's see what the Lord said about a woman, a revolutionary-minded woman, and a brother that knows how to rule his house. Go ahead.
Verse 1. In 3 things I was beautified and stood up beautiful, both before God and men.
So guess what? Man and God love this thing. It's a beautiful thing. Go ahead.
The unity of brethren.
Brothers that they always coming together. Like the scripture said, gather together We got a nation to build. We got to get our power back from these heathens. Go ahead.
The love of neighbors.
Love of neighbors.
A man and a wife that agree together.
A what?
A man and a wife that agree together.
How do y'all agree together? By a wife having the mind after the husband. Y'all goals line up because you took the time to prove that sister and you went simping on her, you know, giving her every needs and wants. All right, read it again.
Yes, sir. Verse 1. In 3 things I was beautified and stood up beautiful both before God and men. The unity of brethren, the love of neighbors.
Love of neighbors.
A man and a wife that agree together.
So the love of neighbors, when you love your neighbor, you're going to correct them. If the sister going off, guess what? She finna get these scriptures on her head. You're going to correct her. But if you never correct her and you always running up behind her, you're always sipping behind her and your wits is gone, you never going to say this sister is off. Now, sister, hey, you can't do that. You're not going to correct this sister. Go ahead. Read it again.
Verse 1 again. In 3 things I was beautified. And 3 things I was beautified and stood up, beautiful both before God and men. The unity of brethren, the love of neighbors, a man and a wife that agree together.
All right, give me Proverbs 11 and 14, the video ready. So when you don't follow instructions or counsel, guess what? Downfall. Sister done took you all the way over. Go ahead. Let me get that video real quick. All right.
I be out here catfish.
Hey, hey, look, man. Even brothers that's in the world, man, be trying to put you on game too. You know, we'll be on YouTube. We watch the camp video, you know, in the classroom, rewatch Bishop class or something. And a video afterward might pop up. And some of these videos pop up, they, you know, brothers in the world trying to save you. So why you ain't trying to save yourself? Go ahead.
I be out here catfishing. I've been catfished before, and it sucks. I was catfished.
Hey, also give me a definition of catfish while this video. Replay the video. Give me the definition of catfish. It's similar to being a simp because what a simp gonna do, he's gonna overlook the obvious problems and get catfish. Go ahead.
I be out here catfishing. I've been catfished before, and it sucks. I was catfished. Dude had no teeth. Damn.
Oh, man. Hold on. He said when he got catfish, he probably looking at a sister. You know, brothers be loving them light skins. No, my wife, she light skinned. No, you know, it's your preference. Brother looking at the picture and he like, let me slide in her DMs. But whole time, it's a whole man over there. Ain't got no teeth, bald right here in the middle. And when you meet this this man or transformer, you in for a rude awakening. Go ahead.
You're going to learn today.
Go ahead, the video. Oh, you got the definition? All right, let me get the definition. Time. Okay, go ahead.
Catfish. The term catfish is a slang term that originated from the 2010 documentary and subsequent TV show of the same name. It refers to a person who creates a false online identity to deceive others.
Now, how can you be deceived by your lust? Once your lust set in and you burning, guess what? You'll overlook certain things and you won't question certain things. Your discernment is out the window. You're like, oh, why this sister won't send me no, sister, send me some up-to-date pictures. Sister, you can't, let me speak to your leadership. And catfish, and I can't even say that because brothers might get catfished in the truth. You never know. But when brothers go outside the body and they on Instagram and they on TikTok and they sliding in folks' DMs and they getting their DMs slid in, guess what? Catfish is going to happen eventually. Eventually, it's going to be a 50-year-old man, Mr. Stanley Earl, trying to holler at you. All right? Go ahead. Play the video again. Read that again. I'm sorry. Ooh. Imagine that in your DMs. Go ahead. The definition house. Yeah. So, brothers, be careful, brother. Take the instructions. All right, you got it. Hit me.
It refers to a person who creates a false online identity to deceive others, particularly in the context of online romances.
Hey, so bruh said, man, you know what? I'm finna bag me one of these Instagram models. All right, bag you one of them Instagram models and see what come up. Now give me the catfish video. A simp, hey, he ain't gonna ask the right questions. A simp is gonna be like, I'm finna slide in her DMs and see what's popping. Go ahead.
Damn.
He needs some milk.
Here's the thing. You have to pay close attention to
play it back, also.
Before
I want you to see the face of catfishing. And when
Sucks.
his face pop up, I want you to pause it so you'll get an image in your mind. Next time I want to go outside of council. Next time I want to listen to leadership and tell you and say he tell you she ain't ready, but you pull the trigger anyway. All right, go ahead.
Fish, dude had no.
Pause it. Look at this face right here. This is the image of being a simp. This is the image of being catfish because you fail to follow counsel. You fail to trust the process.
You gonna learn today?
Yeah, go ahead.
He needs some milk.
Here's the thing. You have to pay close attention to these photos. These photos will tell it all. One, if someone does not have any smiling photos, that says a lot.
Hey, brothers. Hey, you gonna mess around and get somebody with some false teeth in their mouth at the age of 25. Damn. Go ahead.
Is the tooth is crooked. If it's a small gap and she
He said if the tooth is crooked. Hey, go back, spend it 5 seconds. Now, this a good looking sister right here. Yeah, she might have this sister look good. But, hey, all the while, go back to speeding back to the face of catfishing. But all the while, you might get the photo of the sister with the gap. You might, okay, this is I can work with it. But you never know, you might be getting catfished. All right.
And it sucks. I was catfish. Dude had no teeth.
There's the face right there. You looking at that sister with the gap in her mouth, but the whole time, the gap is actually bigger. And there's multiple gaps in there. All right?
Teeth. Damn.
He needs some milk.
Here's the thing. You have to pay close attention to these photos. These photos will tell it all. One, if someone does not have any smiling photos, that says a lot. That means the tooth is crooked. If it's a small gap and she
keep playing,
proud of it, cool. That's cute, but if it's no smiles, it's a no-go. You have to FaceTime. Absolutely. Never ever go for a photo with no teeth that are showing.
Hey, that's a good point. Leadership have everything set up to where, they request photos from you if you trying to get in the proving process. You want photos of, I want photos of the sister without her head wrap on. I want her with the head wrap on. You want a full body photo, and then you want a top piece photo. I want to just, okay, I don't know, that look fake right there.
What?
Is she bald? No offense, sisters, I'm sorry. Huh? But, you want to know if a sister wearing weave all the time, man, I ain't trying to put up with that. I want a sister that love her natural self.
Right.
And I need to see that before I, pull the trigger,
That's right.
All right. Man, let me see the back part of that video again. I'm sorry, I just got to see it one more time. Brother said, if you don't see no photo of her smiling and she got them teeth like that, whew. Go ahead.
If it's no smiles, it's a no-go. You have to FaceTime. Absolutely. Never, ever go for a photo.
Brothers, we ain't doing no video chats now. But you'll be able to see some pictures.
Do not be.
Go ahead. All right, give me Proverbs 11 and 14.
Proverbs chapter 11, verse 14. Where no counsel is, the people fall.
Why does counsel keep being brought up? Because a lot of backdoor marriages is where brothers refuse counsel. They'll get counsel, but they'll say, whatever. But the counsel, guess what? Backdoor marriage, guess what? 6 months to a year later, they out the truth. filing for divorce. Brother, they done took everything. Took your car, took half your house. Now you got to sell your house, took half your money. And then if she got kids and you adopted them, or even if you put, like I said, took the house, you done added her to the lease. Oh, it's over with, bro. She done cleaned you out. All right, read it again.
Where no counsel is, the people fall. But in the multitude of counselors, there is safety.
So when you got multiple counselors saying the same thing, you come to the leadership table and they all say, hey, that's a good sister. I think you should try to prove that sister. That's a good sister, good looking sister. But no, you want the sister with the hair down her back when you see her at the fundraiser. You want the sister that's smooth skin. Sometimes we might not get no smooth skin. Sometimes we might have to work on the skin to get it smooth. But you can't let your lust be the determining factor, and that lust gonna carry you to being a simp. All right, read that again also.
Verse 14. Where no counsel is, the people fall. But in the multitude of counselors, there is safety.
So, brothers, there's safety in counsel and instruction. Why you can't follow that, bro? Your self-esteem already low because you being a simp. Why not get built back up by following the instructions? All right, give me 2 Chronicles chapter 20 and 20. And this scripture I always like to pull for brothers that just think we niggas with Bibles. And that's what it boils down to. It don't matter if you're a captain or a deacon. I'm sure brothers is always thinking, hey, man, I ain't got to listen to him. He just a nigga with a Bible. Or Negro with a Bible. I don't have to listen to this man. I know better. Go ahead.
This is the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 20 and verse 20. And they rose up early in the morning and went forth into the wilderness of Tekoa. And as they went forth, Jehoshaphat stood and said, hear me, O Judah, and ye inhabitants of Jerusalem. Believe in the Lord your God.
Believe in the Lord. Read.
So shall ye be established.
So shall you be established. The Bible said, believe in the Lord. Trust the process that the Lord laid out. Read.
Believe his prophets.
Believe who?
His prophets.
Believe the prophets. The Lord ain't finna come down here and talk and sit with you and go over scriptures. You ain't Paul. He said, believe the prophets. The Lord sent the prophets to tell you don't do this abominable thing. Follow instructions. Give the sister time. Prove the sister. Trust the process. All right. Read the bottom part again.
Yes, sir. Believe his prophets.
Believe the prophets.
So shall ye prosper.
Then you're going to prosper. Once you follow the instructions, now you can follow the process fully and maybe have a healthy marriage with good kids, good healthy kids. But don't follow the process, guess what? Could lead to death. This is probably just said. Go to Revelation chapter 14 and verse 4. Revelation 14 and 4. Now, if you continue to be a simp, you're going to miss your ticket being punched when you're in line. When the Lord come back, he going to be like, brother, you're a simp. Or he might pull you out of here sooner than later.
Beat us.
All right, go ahead.
Revelation 14, verse 4. These are they which are not defiled with women.
Which were not defiled with women. Read on.
For they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb, whithersoever he goeth.
So this man ain't following behind a woman. He ain't beckoning to every call that the woman make. He ain't give his power to this woman. So this brother is not a simp. He following the instructions. Read on.
These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto God and to the Lamb.
All right. So brothers, don't let the woman's beauty or what you think you can do with this woman take you up out of the truth. To have you in that lake of fire. Don't let them take your power, brother, because of the lust that's inside you. All right. Now go read 2 Chronicles 20 again. 2 Chronicles 20 again. Just hammer it down about counsel. You gotta listen to the prophets because they looking for you. Matter of fact, give me Hebrews 13 and 17 real quick. Hebrews 13 and 17. I got maybe two more scriptures. Hebrews 13 and 17.
Hebrews chapter 13, verse 17. Obey them that have the rule over you,
Listen to the judges or the rulers that's over you. Read.
And submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls.
You got to submit to the counsel. That if this counsel is profitable to you, submit yourselves to it, man. Read it again.
Obey them that have the rule over you, and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls.
That's all we doing. That's all we here for. We here to serve the people. We servants to y'all. As you supposed to be servants to the people that's around you. We looking out for you, looking out for your best interest. So just follow the instructions. That's it on it.
For they watch for your souls, as they that must give account, that they may do it with joy and not with grief.
So brothers, hey, trust me, we don't want to be the ones that have to send a report and say, look, man, the brother's simping. Man, he slid up in the sister DM. They done met up and wham, bam, thank you, man. Then, you know, they done slept with each other. So, bro, we don't want to have to give a bad report. That's why we asking you to follow instructions. We only looking out for you. All right? Go back to Proverbs chapter 31 and verse 3, and I'm going to end it right there. Proverbs 31 and verse 3.
The book of Proverbs chapter 31 and verse 3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings.
Read it again.
Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings.
Brothers, if you continue to have the simp mindset, you're going to be destroyed. Whether it be sooner or later. Eventually, you continue, you will be destroyed, brothers. And with that, I say shalom. Hey, shout out to the bishops, the deacons, and the captains that made all this possible, us learning this Bible, man. Shout out to y'all. Hey, subscribe to IUIC Mobile. Subscribe to the YouTube page, the Facebook, TikTok, all the social media platforms. Support the truth, man. Support the truth. All right, with that, I say shalom.
Sons of Asaph, Self, Prince, getting in expressing this thing. What's happening? Gold flow. Yeah. You know we gonna keep it real reggae, you feel me? Let go. I'm trying to win in this game of life. I'm rolling like it's train flow. Get in my way and try to stop my goal. I will pop smoke. And I ain't talk about no shell on the ground. I'm talking about Bible notes. And we can feed you whatever you need. We just like Costco's. Got these pastors sick out here. They know running like Roscoe. Trying to be how you created me, but you know how I go. Send me wherever you need to send me, Lord, and I'll go. This world is a jungle. Need that life for survival.
Cut ties unless it's biblical. Boy, not physical. Keep your feet on the premises. Get holy while I'm stepping it. Evangelist, all in trapping like it's an intersection. Stepping Smithy Western for the scriptures like it's an old western. Double up. He got us fast and I like twice a month. This the city, we want the whole world. You niggas can keep the block. I feed the block. Bands in beauty and I can't cease to stop. Yo, doctor, we rock. We pop flavor, savor, a different rock, a different eye. The spiritual wicked been trying to take me out. I figured I laid out my life and that they're a bigger plot. My enemies befriend me daily to dig a deeper ditch. I'm used to this, but my people is sick as shit and we the mutinics. I used to vex with sense and bliss with niggas that look just like me. Now I teach and preach repentance to niggas that used to look just like me. I might be a little too rugged, but you can't blame me. Repentance is the source to this thing. That's what changed.
I'm trying to win in this game of life. I'm rolling like it's straight folk. Get in my way and try to stop my goal. I will pop smoke. And I ain't talk about no shell on the ground. I'm talking about Bible notes. And we can feed you whatever you need. We just like Costco's. Got these pastors sick out here. They know running like Roscoe. Trying to be how you created me, but you know how I go. Send me wherever you need to send me, Lord, and I'll go. This world is a jungle. Need that life for survival.
Trials keep coming, yeah, he sent them just to test me. Family on my shoulders, so I'm fighting for these blessings. Shit knocked me down, now I feel disrespected. Gon' have to keep me, even mount me to a stretcher. Living on the edge, I've been living under pressure. Yeah, 12 tribe, but it's Judah where I'm reppin'. Found I'm royal, now I'm up for the flexing. Turn me to an accent and this shit getting messy. All in the block, trying to teach to my kinfolk. Point me in the process in the hood, Lord, I go. Lord, I go.